Canterbury started well and Kevin O'Neill was unlucky not to be awarded an early try.
As O'Neill drives for the line, getting some support, and did he get it down?
The TMO said no, and so the Red and Blacks had to settle for one of 3 first-half penalties from Daniel Carter. In contrast, when Wellington got close to the line, their physical presence opened big holes in the Canterbury defence.
This time it's Tialata. Desperate Canterbury defence. Soialo frees it up. Nono. And Swickers on.
When we have done well, our forwards have really, like you say, gained dominance over them, and that's the only way you can really get on top of teams anyway.
Leading 17-9 at half-time, the Wellington forwards took complete control in the third quarter.
Now they get going, and to the line they go.
With Jerry Collins in this sort of mood, it's no wonder Stephen Yates wasn't too keen on tackling him. Rodney Soialo also brushed off the disappointment of the All Blacks' loss in Rustenburg, comprehensively outplaying Mosi Tuiali'i. Outnumbered at the breakdown by his All Black teammates, Richie McCaw was subbed off after only 47 minutes.
Respect to the guys from Canterbury, like Richie and DC, to start gelling with the guys that they're playing with. So, we've had most of us have had 2 weeks together, and it's about time that we started getting into gear, I suppose.
Carter sparked a late revival, but Wellington's buffer was too big. The Lions into the semi-finals at 36-23. They'll play the winner of tonight's game between Waikato and Southland. Southland put on all the early pressure and were denied not once, not twice, but 3 times by the TMO in the first half hour.
Pretty hard to give that, isn't it? Looks as though Stephen Donald may have just got underneath.
Now watch that left foot.
Not in position.
Yeah. So Waikato throw, and they're not going to get it either. Here's McIntosh on the charge. The big man, he's got to the line.
Waikato extended their 10-point half-time lead straight after the break.
Looks like a good drive from Waikato. This will be hard to stop. And the try is scored. They're inside the 22, Callagher. Oh, lovely. Anisi, he's been strong all night.
Down 24-0, Southland through the kitchen sink at Waikato. Replacement James Wilson staking a late claim for a Highlanders jersey with a quick double.
Here's Wilson with a bit of a chance. Has he got the pace to do it?
A bit of gas.
I reckon he has, He's going to get a couple.
But the Mulus were never under any real threat, running out winners 24-12.
Auckland withstood a spirited first-half display from Bay of Plenty to lead 15-14 at the break before running away with the match in the second spell.
Tinger, a bit of trouble here, Bay of Plenty. Tinger to Joe Rokotoko, and off he goes.
Auckland scoring 31 unanswered points in the second half to win 46-14 and book their place in the semi-finals.
Determined to avenge their 28-18 loss to Harbour 3 weeks ago, Otago applied all the early pressure.
And here's Evans stabbing a little kick through towards the goal line, and an opportunity, but Nick Williams coming across.
The Harbour defence initially did well to contain a rampant Otago, but their constant attacks soon paid off.
Now Moreland has a go and he scored.
The Otago backline continued to fire, and there was no stopping a flying Khan Hesketh.
Evans floats the pass away. This is Ryan Hesketh, Khan Hesketh, I should say, scooting down the touchline and scores.
Try 14.
The Otago forwards got in on the act, with Adam Thompson peeling off the back of the scrum to score, but they weren't done there. Callum Bruce ripped through the Harbour defence.
Oh, this is great stuff from Otago.
Before Matt Saunders raced through to grab Otago's 4th try in 10 minutes for a 36-0 lead at the break. Slim hopes of a Harbour comeback were kept alive when Rudy Wolf chased through to put the home side on the board.
Picks it up, falls over, has time to get back to his feet and scores.
Ruatapoki also dotted down for Harbour, but they couldn't recover from Otago's first half onslaught. The Blue and Golds winning 56-21. They'll face Waikato in next weekend's semi-final. Andrew Gordy, 3 News.
So Friday night, it's Auckland and Wellington. Wellington won 14-11 in their previous meeting this year. Saturday night in Hamilton, it's Waikato and Otago. The Southern men beat the Mulus 24-21 in their pool match.